Back in the book segment tonight, Reality Check. We begin with my pal Jon Stewart, who may be celebrating a bit too much after the president's victory. Check one. Reacting to Mitt Romney's statement last week that entitlement promises by Mr. Obama won him votes, Mr. Stewart said this.
While Mitt Romney blamed his loss on Obama voters' bribability, Romney supporters saw a more permanent, stark sea change.
It's not a traditional America anymore.
Traditional America as we knew it is gone. Ward, June, Wally, and the Beeve, out of here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. Yes, Bill. Obama's re-election marked the moment that traditional America ended. The moment when the family from the 1950s sitcom Leave It to Beaver ceased to be real. Yes, it was a moment when traditional America. Obama's re-election was a moment when traditional America realized that even their witch wives couldn't save them from being replaced. Bill O'Reilly, what are you talking about?
Well, here's what I'm talking about, Mr. Obtuse. If you and your 17 writers would actually look at the exit polling, you'll see that a coalition of voters put the president back into the Oval Office. That coalition was non-traditional, which means it veered away from things like traditional marriage, robust capitalism, and self-reliance. Instead, each constituency that voted for the president, whether it be single women, Hispanic Americans, African Americans, whatever, had very specific reasons for doing so. What do you think was going on at the Democratic convention when a variety of speakers put out a long laundry list of things they want the government to provide? Did you miss that, Jon Stewart? Traditional American voters generally want a smaller government in Washington, more local control, some oversight on abortion, and believe in American exceptionalism. The majority of those who voted for President Obama want a large government that spends heavily on entitlements because that reduces so-called income inequality. They want equality for gays in the marriage arena. They want unfettered abortion with no parental notification for minors. They want a one-world foreign policy that gives other nations equal status to America. Here's a bulletin to those pinheads at Comedy Central. Those are not traditional positions. Are we clear about this? But Mr. Stewart wasn't finished.
Bill, Fox, boobalas. You don't need to worry so much. What you are demonstrating is the health and vitality of America's greatest tradition, a fevered, frightened ruling class lamenting the rise of a new ethnically and religiously diverse new class, one that will destroy all that is virtuous and good and bring the American experiment crashing to the ground. Except you're forgetting one thing. That is the American experiment.
Notice the word lamenting. No lamenting here. No lamenting zone. Stewart obviously channeling Ben Franklin, one of our great experimenters. So here's the deal. The country is definitely changing. The values of traditional Americans are being challenged by the coalitions the Democrats effectively put together. That's the deal. No lamenting, no race baiting, no bull feathers. Check two.